relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke.
Yeah. It's your boy, Mr. Next Step himself, or you can just say Step in the building, man. We here on the real on Sunday. So happy Sunday, fun day. This is a little impromptu. I didn't get a chance to really prepare for today because I got to go to work. So the schedule's been up and down. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience of us not being able to connect the way we used to as often on Thursday nights and Sunday mornings and stuff. So my schedule been fluctuating. So I ain't want to post anything and then not be able to do the show. It'll be very ignorant of myself, knowing those things couldn't happen at the time. So I'm glad to be here, though. I'm happy to be here for right now. You know, we here, we in the building, waiting for my boy K to get here. Hey, if you in here already, please hit that like button already as soon as you join the podcast. And we're gonna talk this NBA playoffs, man, of what's been going on for this last week since the last time we talked. But I'm happy to be here, man. Shout out to my man T at the airport, one of my coworkers, man. He's been a real big supporter of me, of the In the Basement podcast. Got him a little shirt, a little merch, you know what I'm saying? He want to join the podcast eventually one day, so we're going to have him on here, let him talk his stuff. Shout out to Dr. Kyle is in the building. Black Psychologist Podcast. Appreciate you, bro. Waiting for K to get in here now. Pause.
You said something gay.
Waiting for K to get in here. I said that again. Ain't that something, right? But yeah, waiting for K to get on the show, join the show, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's been real interesting, these playoffs, a lot of ups and downs. We had a debacle of the James Harden. I know everybody want to talk about that. James Harden pulled his greatest Ben Simmons representation this last game after blowing up on game one. Game 2 and 3 has been very tumultuously bad. Last night we saw, the Lakers show some mental fortitude, and Anthony Davis showed up, which he usually shows up like every other game. So there's a chance that next game he might not have a game that he had last night, but he was everywhere. Shout out to Anthony Davis because he played his ass off last night. And Brian and my fault, without a doubt, D-Lo held it down for him, man. So big shout out to D-Lo and the Lakers for a big victory last night as well. Phoenix wound up getting a win, which was pretty unlikely. Not to say unlikely, but they were what's the word I'm looking for? Projected to win the series anyway. But Denver has been showing some things that we haven't seen in Denver in the playoffs as of lately, for the last couple of years. And they've been putting their hands on Phoenix, and they've been doing it at a great momentum and without not say without effort, but with great effort from everybody, and they showing the depth that they have on their bench, in which we know that Phoenix is lacking. Chris Paul is out again. What else we want to talk about? What's the other games that's going on right now? Outside of Sixers, Phoenix. Oh, Miami and New York. Miami won the game yesterday, so they're up 2-1 on New York. People didn't even have New York being in the second round of the playoffs right now. I'm not saying New York is overmatched, but I will say that that mental attitude and experience is coming into play with Miami. Case is not working. I don't know why it's not working. You should be able to get it out. I'm gonna send you another link. I'm gonna send you this one. Hold on, okay. I got you. 1 second. But yeah, so we're gonna get into lot of this basketball that's going on. I'm missing a game. I mean, another series game. So we did the East and the West. Oh, we did. We did all four. Yeah, I did. I did speak on it. Okay, I'm sending it now. So be ready for this, brother. I don't know why these links been tripping. I gotta reach out to EV Monks and see what's going on with that. That's not cool. It's really been 1 minute it'll work, next minute it doesn't. But yeah, man, we here, man. Shout out to everybody that's that's joined the show, has been supporting us for the last year. Show's still growing, looking to reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you know somebody that has a phone, just grab their phone, go to YouTube and hit that like button on it in the basement podcast with Next Step and K. Black Psychologist Podcast said, I think Golden State and LA go 7 games with Golden State winning the series. I see it going 7 games too because of the ups and downs of how people are playing. Last night, I don't understand why they. All right, so last night, I don't understand how they're dressing Tristan Thompson and not Mo Bamba. I don't see why. Mo Bamba is more agile. He will grab rebounds even though he's playing trash minutes. You know what I'm saying? Even though he'll be playing trash minutes, I'm gonna get you in on the show, okay, before I say another pause moment. I've been saying some real yikes stuff. But yeah, K's in the building now. 1 second. 1 second, bruh. 1 second, brother. Let's take that off. Bring you down. I don't know why that link ain't working, bro. Shit, that joint tripping. That joint tripping. Hold on. Oh, what's going on with this joint? There we go. Excuse myself, y'all. The internet, not the internet. This computer has started tripping on me lately. I know. Hold up. Pause. I keep pause myself. There. Oh, oh, there you go. Excuse the ignorance, y'all. That tells you how often we haven't been on the show. I'm lacking. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, what's that? What's that? That's your Bible? Yeah. Oh man. Let's transition it. Yeah.
The PG. Shout out to my man Michael Gaskins from the admissions department. He's over there in California doing this
Oh,
thing.
why is this joint tripping?
With production and stuff like that. So he definitely sent me the PG bobblehead. I gotta finish the collection. Yeah,
Yo, this joint is tripping on me, bro.
I can hear you
Hold
loud
on.
and clear.
Yeah, but they can't see you.
Oh, whoa. Well, my dad always told me I got a face for radio. So
Yo, why is this joint tripping? Let's see something. Oh man. There we go. All right, there we go. So you in the basement with your boy Next Step and who?
okay.
I apologize for all the inconvenience, y'all. We apologize for all the inconvenience. And like I said, I'm getting a little rusty again because we ain't been on the show as consistent as we used to.
Little thing called work, man. Little thing
Yeah,
called work.
it's this thing called work. It's this thing called work. What up, Daryl?
What up, Daryl?
What up, Daryl? Appreciate you locking in. Please make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. But hit that like button and say something in the comments, so we can give you a shout out. We appreciate you locking in with us. But Kay, I was just speaking on the playoffs and what's been going on since we've been away. So Dr. Kyle, his last comment, he said, I think Golden State and LA will go 7 games with Golden State winning the series. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you guys what's your take on it because I'm not going to say it's officiating from yesterday, but do you feel that they were kind of picking on Draymond a little bit yesterday?
No, I think Draymond gets away with a lot anyway.
Okay.
Because his antics, it shows every game. Like, you see people get technical fouls for doing the littlest stuff when they say it's like showing up a referee, right? You know, and Dre's been doing this for years, and he gets away with it. Cause every time there's a call called against him, he's yelling, screaming, hands flailing, and all that stuff. They don't call nothing. Then you get somebody that probably just stare at a referee or look or just do a flag. You know what I mean? Flag a referee, like, you know, as they walking away and they get a technical. But here it is, Draymond do all of this stuff and nothing ever happens. And then when it finally do happen, it's like he been doing the same stuff the whole game and y'all ain't been teching him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's kind of advantage, disadvantage. Oh, my guy. What up, Dwayne? Appreciate you locking in with us, bro. Please go over to YouTube. Wiz, go over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. In the basement with Next Step and K. Spelled the same way. INDA basement podcast with Next Step and K. And hit that subscribe button, man. We appreciate it. Wayne,
Thank you, Dwayne.
Wayne's son is plays for Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Hey.
Yeah, so over in the CFL, and he's won a couple championships over there.
Hey, now that's what's up.
Yes, I think Wayne is a Lakers fan. Wayne, you a Lakers fan, ain't you?
Sorry to hear
that.
that.
It's been a minute since I talked to you. Well, I mean, Wayne, he can't talk too much because he's a Clippers fan. So
I can definitely talk. I can definitely talk. The only thing I can say to Dwayne that gives me any type of sleep is that we beat you guys 12 times in a row. So,
gosh, here we
so
go.
that's cool. So every
all
time,
right.
basically,
Will said, hell no, he a Sixers fan.
So basically, every time we come to the court, you know we're going to beat y'all. No matter how hard you guys play, we're going to beat you guys.
Here we go.
So
there you go.
So sit down. But all that to say this, he's a Sixers fan, so I can't say anything.
All right, yeah,
so,
you good. You good. Wiz, we appreciate you locking in, man. This is the first time I seen you locking in with us, or even not say locking in with us, but actually seeing you say something on the show. So I appreciate that, man. And hit me in my DM. I'm gonna get you a In the Basement podcast shirt, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man. I ain't heard from you in a while. I know your son's still doing it big over there. Pause.
Pause.
Shout out.
You said something gay.
Not really, because I mean he's doing it big over there in the CFL. That's big time. CFL, that's the level before the next level.
Yeah, because he had a shot with the Eagles a few years ago, and I really think he should at least made special teams with the opportunity. Okay. But you know, some things don't go the way we want it because it ain't like what we say counts. You know what I'm saying? But he's making the best of his pro career over there and for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So I much appreciate it. And he does a lot of stuff in the community as well.
All right.
So, you know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. So Wayne, he coaches Del Val on football team. He's a coach on the Del Val football team. And you usually see a lot of stuff. I don't think they won it this year. Did y'all win it this year, Wiz? I know y'all was having a great early season. But usually I see a lot of posts about the championships because they've been winning a lot of the championships lately. over there. So man, but we appreciate you, Wiz, for locking in. Make sure you hit me in my DM or call me if you still got my number. You should have shit. My number ain't changed, and I'm gonna shoot you over in the basement podcast shirt, which are right over here.
Hey,
you get your in the basement podcast shirt for the support. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Solid. Yeah. Speaking of football, definitely want to give a shout out.
Okay, that's what's up.
To the Richards family and whatnot. Their son, I seen Richards. I played for the University of North Carolina. I believe he got drafted by the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Offensive lineman.
Yeah. And shout out to Janice too, because Janice is actually the Sean Soror of Delta Sigma Theta. So shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Coach Eric over at Oakland Youth Association. That's his nephew.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? As much as it hurts him to see him in a Cowboys uniform.
Hey man, you live in
you know
the dream,
what I'm saying?
That's a dream right
he's
there.
He's an Eagles fan, so that whole family. Besides Keith is a Cowboys fan with me.
Corn. That's gonna be a house divided. That's
gonna be a real house divided.
I mean,
there.
How would you feel? Let's say, I mean, let's say, like, would you do the same thing? Would it still be a house divided? Let's say, like, you had a son and he goes to the Eagles and stuff like that.
He played for Oakland. Daryl coached him, in his youth years when he played for Oakland. But it's just great to see. It's a great look. Yeah, it still be house divided because
still be a house divided. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, that's on y'all.
That's fine. Like, I love you, but
I love you. Yeah, but
you go eat in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat in the kitchen. Eat off the counter or something.
You're not sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? Not right now.
Speaking of which, also I definitely want to give a shout out to the LRA. Yesterday, Kyle and I, we got a chance to go up to the Meadowlands yesterday.
Yeah, I saw y'all. Now I meant to see that tells you preparation ain't right. My preparation wasn't correct because yesterday when I was in here working, I saw y'all posting the clips on Facebook like you did last year, where Kyle dropped the touchdown pass when he was by himself and nobody was guarding and defending him and all that stuff, and then he had to do a replay. So I ain't want to speak on that. But it just happened. It just happened.
But see, you know what it was? That's my fault too. That was my fault too.
See, here you go. That was a nice turnover, right?
No, it wasn't a nice turnover. I think I threw it a little low. But my thing is, I told Kyle in the huddle, like, next time you better catch it. Like, listen, man, if you can tip it, you can catch it. So
you are now in the mind of K. Listen, because I was gonna have the clip and I was gonna put it on the show.
Put it on there.
But I had a clip on my Facebook.
I can send it to you. I mean, the next time. But the next one I threw was perfect. That was right in the basket.
Yeah, because you gave him a second chance. I mean, he was by himself. It wasn't like he had a defender or anything.
I threw him a nice post route. It was a nice post route too, from like 15 yards out.
That was like the slowest post route of all time. And Gideon, what up, man? Appreciate you locking in with us, man. Please make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in here, man. And if y'all know anybody that's near y'all that has a phone near them, please let them hit that like button and the subscribe button on YouTube, man. We need these subscribers, man. We try and get to 1,000 subscribers, and I want to get to it before the summer is out, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate all of y'all who supported us through this first year and some change since we started the podcast. But right now I don't want to settle, but I know my support and the people that love me is out there, and there's a lot of people that haven't locked in. But I would love to see y'all lock in. I don't care if it's just hitting that subscribe button just to get these numbers up. But we got to get monetized so we can have some bigger and better things going on with the show. But like I said before, and always will say, this show is for us, by us. You know what I'm saying? So This is what we do. We want to continue to have fun with it, barring our schedules. But we are going to try to at least make one show a week, however that possibly can be. But we need these subscribers, man. So, Wiz, if you're still watching, I would love to get your son on here to have a interview. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be great. And then we can reach out to Coach Eric and see if he can get his nephew on here. He's a Cowboys. You know what I mean? Y'all see it right there. Y'all see it there. Being a Cowboys in Jerry's lane.
Guys,
you know what I'm saying? We can get him on here.
Wait, I can't wait. I can't wait till regular season. I cannot wait.
We about to start. Wait. No, listen.
Because we coming for y'all.
Yeah,
no,
whatever.
we're not. Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, we just want to win games. That's all.
Don't relax and take notes. Nigga, this need to wake up. Don't relax and take notes. Don't relax and take notes. Nigga, this need to.
Okay.
Wake up.
Okay, you finished.
Please.
I mean, but we did get a chance. You know what? We did get a chance to talk to CJ Uzama up there, the tight end for the Jets, and yeah, I mean, he was pretty positive and whatnot. We were just talking. I mean, we were just talking regular. Like, listen, man,
Jets gonna be good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like you guys came
Jets
close.
will be good, bro.
You know, I didn't say anything about Aaron Rodgers. Like, there was no.
I gave y'all a lot of
Aaron
compliments
Rodgers.
last year, didn't I? I gave y'all a lot of faith last year. Y'all in Detroit. You can't say I wasn't giving y'all some faith there.
DeAndre Swift, and now speaking of Detroit,
I don't even want to talk about. Listen, this is owned by the Eagles. The NFC is the NFC of the NFC Eagles. That's what it is. NFC Eagles, and everybody else is. I ain't as much as it hurt for me to say that. Listen, but hold on. Let's give myself some credit here. All year long, wasn't I saying when DeAndre was getting hurt and stuff? Don't be surprised if he be an Eagle when they start taking his carries away, even when he was playing. Wasn't I saying that? And
can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll, please? For
yes,
that?
you can. Yes, you can.
Go ahead,
yes,
go get it.
You would get a drum roll.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So basically, the question is: did Larry predict all the stuff that was going to happen? Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
And we will go back in the archive somehow, some way, and I'm going to get clips of me saying, "Don't be surprised if my youngin wind up being in the Eagles uniform." I've been saying it all year long because they start taking the carries away from him, and I said the system that the Eagles have will fit him perfectly. I was saying it all year long, and I will get clips eventually. If I can get my guy, your GOAT, to find the clips during the season when I was talking about Detroit Lions, and I was saying when we speaking on my youngin Swift, congratulations. I think you're in a perfect position, youngin, and you're going to flourish. Because the system that they run is perfect for you. Not to say it wasn't perfect for you in Detroit. It's just that you kept getting a little banged up. So they just kind of like
protect them though. The line will definitely protect them.
And you gonna
here in Philadelphia.
for sure. But yeah, it's the NFC. It's the NFC Eagles against everybody else. Dr. Kyle said he threw me a Donovan McMahon dirt ball in my feet. Larry, feel free to come up with us next year. I will roast you on a post. You should have invited me this year. I want all the smoke. I want all that smoke. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying nothing.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, Larry. Kyle's he's faster than he looks. He's faster than he looks, and he'll push it off too.
You heard Micah Parsons. Oh yeah, Micah Parsons. Yeah.
What's Micah talking about?
He got his D tackle that he wanted for the line. But it was just like Micah went off with like, yo, this is disrespectful. He was like, it's disrespectful what the Eagles is doing over there with Howie. Like Micah was giving Howie all the praise in the world, and I don't blame him. Because I think that
give credit's due.
I believe if Jerry got out the way, there's a chance that we could have somebody. I think his son is probably more like that than anything. But his son is just playing his part until Jerry actually says, I'm out the way. And it's crazy, but, yo, man, listen. Eagle, I salute. Listen,
hey, it's cool,
I salute to the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Lamar Jackson getting the deal done. What else happened in the NFL that we could talk about before I
know what's the space. I mean, speaking of the Jets, I know Quentin Williams. He's actually holding out right now. He's actually holding out. He's like, listen, until they pay me, like I'm not. Y'all ain't gonna see me. So
no, Wiz, we ain't doing that.
We need you, bro. But we need you, dude.
No, Wiz, we ain't doing that. What you call AJ Brown tried to give Micah the fishing pole to have him come over there and tell us, like, yeah, deep down inside you want to be an Eagle. Come on over, bro. Come on over. Yeah, I heard that from AJ. But shout out to the Eagles, man. Y'all, Howie Roseman, you doing numbers over there. Man. After they demoted you when the other coach came, and then after they fired him, then they put you back on the pedestal, and you ain't been doing nothing but great things over there at the Eagles. Beagles. Much as I say, I gotta say it. I can't keep it.
Gotta say it. I mean, guess what? As good as they look. Listen, man. they still have to go out in the field and produce. So.
It is what it is. Yeah, because they did say that dream team thing once before, but you got a different leader.
You see what? Yeah.
But you got a different leader though.
True.
You got a different
and this time,
leader.
you know what? Time I didn't go up there shouting out all these crazy crazy records out there.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. That's why I like. Not to say I like, but that's why I like. No, I love Jalen Hurts. Let's put it that way, because I've been
good dude.
Because I've been a fan of the underdog for all these fake real Eagles fans that was doubting them all year long before the season and on 97.5 and all that stuff, saying he's not the quarterback of the future. And then they jumped on the bandwagon as the season became as great as he did in the season. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, this it's not fair. It really ain't. It's really not fair. I don't appreciate it. This is very.
I think you. To be honest with you, I think you guys are going to win.
There you go, Wiz. That's what I'm talking about. Come over to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button, Wiz. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you got anybody, get your daughter phone and tell her to go on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, brother. You know what I'm saying? Done. That's what I'm talking about, bro. But why my widget didn't show up? Our widget should show up that when we got new subscribers, should show up. And it didn't show up. That's corny. I don't know what's going on here. See, this is gonna make me mad because I had some new fun stuff to put on here that you would have saw. You'd have been like, "Oh, that's crazy! How that showed up?" Yeah.
You know, time makes all things possible. You know, so So I mean, other than the NFL's been great. You know, I got hopes for my Jets, of course.
All right. Anyway, back to basketball. I knew you about to start kicking that back.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I just got hopes. I got hopes for him. You know, I mean, it just felt like you know what it is. You've been to AT&T Field, right? Like as a Dallas Cowboys fan. You have? Okay, cool. Like, so it's like nothing.
I was there when it first opened. I ain't been back.
Showing off.
I was at the airport during that time before I got rehired. So shout out to everybody at the airport. 2007 when they first opened it. Yeah, but that's
it's just nothing like being being at the team.
You see that
you root for.
Oh, so you ain't watching it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You gotta use it on your phone.
Like your own, like you're being a fan of the Jets and then going to like MetLife Center, like there's just nothing like it. Like you just get that extra, that extra feeling that you're home. Just like as being a Cowboys fan, going to AT&T Field and just seeing how beautiful that field is, and man, listen, you look at you look around the stadium, you get hype. That's.
Where's you stupid?
But you look around, I was looking around the MetLife, dang, this place is huge. And I can just imagine, everybody just filling up the seats. Hopefully we can bring bring a couple postseason victories, to the MetLife, and whatever. That's pretty much it though. That's the feeling I was getting yesterday. I was super hyped. Yeah, I was amped up. It was like the thing started at 9 o'clock. It started at 9 o'clock. We were there at 8:30. I was ready to run through the gate.
You done?
I'm finished.
Okay, good.
I'm finished. Okay, so NBA playoffs. Of course, Miami and the Lakers go up 2-1. So, what's your take on the Miami New York series?
The Miami and New York series, I believe Miami's going to win. I think. Quiet as kept. I believe that New York got as far as they've gotten.
Okay. Because
of determination. But Julius Randle to me is still
Okay, let's talk about Julius, because that's the elephant in the room right now.
I'm not a fan of Julius Randle. Really,
were you a fan of him in college? I'm not really.
No, I hate the scissor kicking guy. Every time he jump, he's scissor kicking. And
his left-handed too. So it's all awkward and whatnot.
I'd be like, yo, every time you jump, you flaring. It really irritated me.
Yeah, he's one of them dudes in the gym. He has a scissor kick wild left-hand shot. Comes on nice. I'm nice.
Yep.
I'm nice. Yep. I'm real nice.
Yes,
no,
sir.
You're not. You're awkward.
Yeah. That's very awkward.
You're awkward and you're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, very.
I don't know, because if I hit you, you go really want to fight. You're like one of them. Yep. But yeah, I think that's the elephant in the room right now. I think
Miami's experience.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Miami's experience is really kicking in, and it's for some reason Jalen can't do but so much for the team. Dwayne Wiz says once you shut down Brunson, they don't have anyone else. Miami in 6, and I believe that's true because Brunson is really like the cog. He's the key. He does everything to make things go in motion, and when he's not on the floor, you can tell the difference in how they're playing. Everybody's just sporadic. Right. There's no control.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I also noticed like during that series too, like with Brunson, they're starting to key on Brunson now. Because he's the most consistent player, like out of that starting 5. Like no shade, to Hart and Randall and Barrett and everybody, because they get the party moving too. But it all starts, like you said, Larry. It all starts with Brunson. Once Brunson gets going, oh yeah, like I'm gonna follow suit. Like I'm gonna follow. Hart's gonna follow suit. He's gonna start crashing the boards and stuff like that. Daryl Scott says Brunson shut him out the game early because he was forced to switch. Yeah, oh yeah.
And I missed yesterday's game. I missed yesterday's game, but if Daryl's saying that and you're saying it as well, because you're agreeing with him, I think that the fact that Jalen is putting so much on his shoulders right now to perform, and he knows without him performing, where they're going to be, that's probably why he did that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see he's never been a person that forces the game more than what he needs to.
And now some of the people are also saying, like, well, we need more people. We need more people in the Knicks. No, you don't. Not really. You guys are actually good where you guys are at. I mean, you might maybe tinkering the lineup a little bit.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you definitely had. I was just saying he has to start like messing around. I don't care if you got decoy D Rose out in there sometime instead of putting what's the other kid with the dreads that this only want to shoot threes. Every time, Quigley, yeah, because he's be sporadic and all this sometimes.
That's too. That's that Kentucky mindset.
Yeah, so I think it's sometimes
because you notice you have 2 types of cultures
Villanova
on that team.
Yep,
you got Villanova
and
Kentucky.
Yep, Josh Hart and Brunson.
Like if you ever notice, when you see Josh Hart and Brunson on the court together. Like you notice, like they're still doing the same things: the run to the middle, jump stop, turn, kick out, locate your shooter, locate your cutters. Julius Randle, Emmanuel Quickly, coming in, punk rock pace, with jacking threes. I mean, RJ Barrett comes. He gets a little sporadic
but
too.
I think he gets sporadic because he don't feel as though he's getting enough shots, so he forces himself to get.
He goes with the crowd though. He goes with the crowd. Once the crowd starts cheering, like RJ Barrett, he just gets. He loves the spotlight. Like you said, that's one thing I love about RJ Barrett. Even though his game, I don't think it's not on the same level as Brunson's, but. He goes out there. He's not afraid to take the shot.
Well, he don't have no choice. It ain't like he's going to get any others. I mean,
it's RJ. Well, it's RJ Barrett.
But
like you said, people. True, but people are just like. He's like, I can't believe that the Knicks are losing to this team that don't really have any stars. No, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean,
it ain't about star power.
Yeah, it ain't about star power in the playoffs, man. Because,
not at all, man.
Unity. And Jimmy's a different star.
Yeah,
he's a different type of star.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy.
He's petty.
Playoff Jimmy.
He's petty competitive.
Yes, very. And I appreciate his petty competitiveness. Wiz says Barrett is inconsistent. Very. Very.
I mean, you saw that in college.
He's the same way as Julius Randle. They both lefties, both like to go only left if possible, and. When it happens, and when it don't, it's just when they bad, they bad. It's like they real bad.
You ever see a left-handed shooter miss a lot? I have, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look pretty. It looks pretty when it's going in, like Chris Mullin, Damon Stoudemire, stuff like that. But I'm trying to figure who's a left-hander who's like terrible.
A left-hander that's terrible.
Yes, a left-hander that's
Charles
terrible.
O'Bannon, Ed O'Bannon.
Shoot. Oh shoot! No, you didn't say the COB. No, you
I did. Both of them.
Yeah, listen, dude.
It was better college players.
You know what? That's why I was so mad. I was so
Harold
mad
Miner
at the Final Four. Harold Miner's another one. I was so mad in the championship game when they beat Arkansas. I was like, who is? I knew who he was.
Daryl said Ben Simmons. Hold on. Daryl said yesterday he did that itch. looked like he was playing for stats, and the chemistry was bad. Randall needed to stay in the post, and Jimmy Buckets was killing him with the hustle. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Wiz, you know, I know my history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's an encyclopedia
we
over
get
here,
in
man.
there, bro. We
Yeah.
Pause. You said something gay.
EOB,
get you
EOB,
going.
and COB. I mean,
That's
I like I like Charles though. I used to like Charles. So Charles was a little bit better. He was more of a small forward.
James Harden did his bum Simmons. I thought Ben Simmons was playing.
Let's talk about that too.
Let's go there.
Talk about it, Larry. I ain't want to go
East.
there with the Philly fans. Let's
Listen,
swing back over to the
all
East.
right,
Go ahead.
Game 1, James Harden plays a miraculous game without Embiid, 45 points, 42 or 45.
Something like that.
45 points, and played very well. It was aggressive and things like that.
Seeing mismatches, playing smart. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you looking for mismatches. Okay, I see you.
Game 2, we had a feeling that game wasn't going to go as pleasing because I know it was more of to try to get Embiid going. So I can excuse him for game 2 somewhat, because they still had the chance to win game 2. So it's like make or break with game 2. But game 3, James Harden looked like Ben Simmons to the 10th power. When I say I'm looking at open lanes when he's not even looking to go to the basket, he's he's dragging that he's dragging the pick and roll too long. He didn't even look at the basket on multiple occasions. It got me so frustrated when I was watching the game. And if you looked on Facebook, all I kept doing is posting.
I saw it.
It's like he did. And the bad thing about James Harden is this: when he's not going, when he can't get nothing going, he looks unenthused about the game of basketball. He's just out there.
He's one of them.
Yes, and he just turns into somebody else, which was like a Ben Simmons, just like Ben Simmons. And Wiz said, when Maxey runs the point, we are better. I'm not going to say y'all are better because James doesn't do anything outside of that if Maxey is at the point and they're in the game together, because they're not running nothing for James at that point. James is more of
the only thing is your tempo's a little bit faster.
Yeah, your tempo is faster, but James is just standing on a wing. He's not doing no back screens or pin downs or curls or anything like that, no flashes, anything. He'll get the ball to Maxey. Maxey just goes on the opposite side of the court and try to go one-on-one if it's not a showing up pick and roll right away on the opposite side with Tobias.
You can make Maxey, you can force Maxey into a turnover too. Like
you can.
He'll go fast. He'll go a little too fast. And then, like, he'll just, he'll try to do like
the switch hands. But I like
Kentucky.
it.
That's that Kentucky right there. That's that Kentucky coming out.
That's him. That's his game, though. His speed is what gets him over. So, you know what I'm saying? You're right about game 3 with Harden. Yeah, that game was embarrassing. Light work. That sound like that might be Lee. I think that's Lee, but appreciate you locking in. Please hit that.
But also too, it's like what I also
that like button. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button.
Embiid was holding the ball once again too long.
And he's too far away from the damn basket, man.
Larry, did you see the part when he held the ball? Like, I think he was like maybe right below the key, and he held the ball so long, 3 people came around.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
Like, yo, what are you doing?
They know they can't guard him. They know they can't guard him.
It's like, look out, yo, turn around.
But my thing is, why would you keep on having him post up at the foul line? You got Marcus Smart guarding him. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Everybody on that team is guarding Embiid. It should be no way in hell that should be happening. You got him posting up at the elbow. For what? If you know they're going to double team, put them in a post.
Yeah, because
you put them in a post and you only can allow a second, one person to come double. You're not doing no 3 people coming over there. But if you're making him work harder to get down to the bucket, you want him to settle for that hesitation, pull up, foul line shot. That's what you saying. Just shoot that shot all game. Periodically try to get to the basket. In between him and AD, I don't know who hit the floor the most. They got AI beat. I've never seen somebody fall on the floor so much.
D-Wade, when D-Wade was rocking them Converses.
Oh, man. But, yeah, man, it's just like, it's bad, man. It's very, very bad. What's up, Ev? That's my neighbor down the street from me. Appreciate you locking up. Please hit that like button. He
Yeah,
said the
I
real
noticed
Harden
like
has showed up. He shrinks in the playoffs. All basketball heads know. Why doesn't Doc try to shake more at least that he scored? And I said the same thing when James Harden was playing that bad. Why don't you put Shake Milton in there? Because Shake Milton will play some defense. He will force a few shots to get himself going. But if he know his time is limited, he's going to pay attention to how he's playing offensively. So my thing with that was pull James Harden, and this is why I say Sam Cassell. I don't think he's ready to be a head coach because we all know Sam is Sam. But when Harden get on the bench and nobody's saying nothing to him, like screaming at him or anything like that, that's a problem.
Yeah,
And we know Sam as Sam.
Sam will tell you.
Yeah, and
Sam will
nobody
tell you.
do that. They just let James Harden sit there like it was cool. Like who's going to look at that tape at the end of that game? Who's going back and look at that? I watched so many times of that game, the replay and everything, and I'm sitting there looking at this like he had over 10 opportunities to pull up for a jump shot, but he's looking to pass the ball to Embiid off that pick and roll for no reason when he's wide open. He don't take the shot off of the pick and roll when Al Horford or whoever's backing up. He's looking to make the basket, and then when they play up, he's not even trying to get to the basket. It was horrible. It was so Ben Simmons like. It was ridiculous, and that's embarrassing for James Harden. He's no way in hell he looked at that film again. No way in hell.
I would have made him look at the. If I was coach, we'd have had a one-on-one session or something like that. Yo.
Oh no!
I need to talk to you. Yo,
no.
Watch this, man.
They need to put the cameras on the sideline and see how PJ Tucker be going at everybody as far as defensive wise. And if PJ is playing better than you, that you should know that there's a problem. Yeah, that's right. A problem. So if they should have had some kind of irate kind of conversation where it wasn't personal. No, it was more of the motivational. More of a motivational for us to talk about, to say that somebody at least did that and then he still didn't play well. Then we can just say it was a bad game. Yeah. But if nobody did that and he continued to play, turn down shots, look lackadaisical out there, that's a problem.
It's going to continue to happen. And it's going to continue to happen.
Yeah, that is Lee. That is Lee. R2D2. Wiz said we gotta go through Embiid no matter what. Yeah, but if Embiid is playing 12, 15 feet away from the basket, you're not helping Embiid, and plus he's playing injured. So you're giving him more excuses to not, you know what I mean, perform. Even though he even performed unhealthy, defensively and offensively. Hey Tiff, what up, Tiff? Salute, guys. Let's go, Boston. Oh, Tiff, you're horrible.
Hey, man. Listen, they ain't my team. They ain't my squad, so.
and Lee says Embiid should not be bringing the ball up. No, yeah, he did that a few times.
I saw that time. What are you doing?
I don't know who that was.
Telemarketer. Go ahead. Yeah.
Where's our what they call them? What you call them, guys? Your GOAT and SB. Shout out to SB. Real takes over 50 days. I haven't talked to SB in a minute. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. Our bots.
Yeah, got to get on bot because once I saw that match, I was like, wait a minute, are they putting Marcus Smart on? The block?
Yeah, because he's at the foul line.
I was like, okay.
He's at the foul line.
If you don't make your way down there, even if he's gonna
I'm walking him under the basket.
I'm walking you under the basket. I'm sorry. And if you're gonna hack me, you're gonna hack me. It is what it is.
For sure.
I mean,
and they didn't do it, and that's what my problem with Doc when it comes to adjustments.
Yeah, Doc should have been made that adjustment. Doc should have been made that adjustment. Listen, I mean,
what up, Mike? Big bro, he said, slap nuts, what's the deal? Someone please
check on JJ. Someone check on JJ. Listen, man. But also but listen, our coach Jose Mazzulla is a rookie head coach. That doesn't really mean anything because it's also the Boston Celtics culture too.
Yep.
It's also the culture.
Very much.
You also know the type of players and personnel that are on the Boston Celtics. Like you have your money, you got your money players. So
yeah,
It's like, and then also like in Jason Tatum said it himself. He was like, why'd you come out there and have that type of performance? Like, listen, man, like we had to sit in the locker room and watch that joint on the flat screen, talking some, this is an MVP. People were telling him like, that should be you.
Yep.
He went out there. He's like, listen, I'm gonna went up there. I'm gonna show him why he's not the MVP. He shouldn't be the MVP.
And another thing that I think they setting up the Sixers for Harden to leave because Embiid said what he said indirectly.
Of course.
Then Doc Rivers said what he said indirectly, and we know what happened after those type of indirect things that's being said about some particular person, and we know who they were talking about. Even though I don't think James Harden is that soft, but at the same token, them saying that I know after
he gets in his bag though. He gets in an emotional bag though.
After those press conferences, I know Doc Rivers and Embiid was like, "Oh shit, we did put ourselves in the dog hole again." Because last time we said something to this nature, we lost.
They're gonna run with it. Yeah,
and he's free to go after this year. He has a player option for next year, and he was already quote unquote speculating Houston. But even though I don't think Houston want to take them, even though they have a new youth movement. So, but I don't think I think he likes playing with Embiid, and it takes a lot off of his shoulders. He already solidified himself as a Hall of Famer and all that stuff. Now he's turned into a true point guard. I think it's just more of having he don't want everything put on his shoulders. Put it that way, and he want to be.
He doesn't want to be the GOAT, but you want to be the hero.
The GOAT. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think James Harden is who he is, and it's bad that playoff time Harden is like these last two games. People are bringing that back up because at the beginning, after the first game, everybody was saying, "Oh, we might see another James Harden," but then he has the two bad games.
You saw the other James Harden.
Yeah,
in air quotes. You got that James Harden. You got the James Harden who it's his last year in Houston. He's out. You got that Harden.
Ev, come over to YouTube so you can hit that like button and we can trying to get this YouTube channel monetized as well.
Shout out to Everett. Everett says reports the entire team watched the game. Phil had a grown man talk. We shall see. But the Sixers have no answer for Tatum Brown. Hate to say the Celtics are a better team. One more week to put up with Doc. Nick Nurse is available. Speaking of availability, how do you feel about the bulldozer?
That sounds real good over there. That sounds great. That sounds very great. That was a good take right there. That's a great observation of everything. But to say that the Sixers are no match, I can't say that. I say the Sixers are a great match. I say Celtics have better outside shooting because a lot of Celtics leads in their the difference with the Sixers game is that they're hitting more 3-pointers.
Right.
Outside of that, if they're not hitting those same 3-pointers and the amount of possession, Sixers win.
Right. But keep in mind also too, look at the type of 3-pointers that they're taking. They're not taking those deep 3-pointers. They're taking 3-pointers after the ball swung around 3 or 4 times.
Exactly. They got Sixers.
Tatum might get the ball. Yeah. It'll go to Brown. He'll go to the middle. He'll see Brown on the other side in the short corner. Bounce pass out to Brown. Up, pump fake, swing. Yep. Going back over. Guess who's at the top?
Exactly.
Guess who's at the top? Jason Tatum. And guess that's one of the easiest shots to hit.
Yeah. By yourself, right off of the swing. Yep. But shout out to Ev. I appreciate that, Ev. That was a great take. But make sure you go over to the YouTube channel, Ev, in the basement with Next Step and K, and hit that like button. And I think you subscribed over there, but just hit the subscribe button to make sure if that bell ain't crossed out. Because if the bell crossed out, that means that you already subscribed. But appreciate that. That was a great take. We try and get this YouTube page monetized. We appreciate that. Wayne says that firing was horrible. Yes.
Which one?
I believe that firing is horrible. And we are talking about the Milwaukee Bucks coach.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Perfect segue. Thank you, Dwayne. Appreciate it.
Great job, Wayne. But I think he heard you. That's why he said it. Nick Nurse.
Hockey assists.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think that was a bad firing, but they saying
Okay.
that they trying to make an excuse to say that Giannis had some issues with him anyway. I don't
Was that
see it.
before? Was that before or
Giannis, they
after the
lost.
championship? Was
They
that during the
lost.
championship?
They said for the last year or two they've been having bumping heads. But my thing is, Giannis was hurt this series, so how can you just blame this on him? They blamed it on. They basically blamed it on him. Giannis was hurt. Giannis played 3 out of the 5 games. 6 games, 3,
Yeah.
2
I
or
mean,
3. Not even the
if
full 3 because
it
I
was
think he was
over.
hurt. So I mean, it's bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. I didn't like it, but that's how it is. Dwayne Casey got fired, and then Nick Nurse got fired at the. I like Toronto had Nick Nurse and Casey. He had a
And
great
Dwayne
season,
Casey.
but he ran into to LeBron and they lost. And then Nick Nurse, he goes over there, and he wins the championship.
Wins the chip.
Wins a chip over there, and then he gets fired. So it's like, it's like, what have you done for me lately? Which we always know what's going on in sports. At the same token, but at the same, it's just,
So if that's the case, then what has Doc done for the Sixers lately?
and they already
I don't want him to get fired. I don't want anyone to lose their job. Number one, just
right, but
like,
they still paying what you call him? What was the last coach name? Shoot, that was that we had a relationship. I can't even think of his name right now.
Brett Brown.
Brett Brown. They still paying Brett Brown. So you can't fire him and have 3 coaches on the payroll. He had to ride his contract out.
Okay, Brett, that's a good hustle right there.
Yeah. But
No, I can't-
yeah,
can't get
it
mad
wasn't
at you.
his
Get mad at
fault.
your agent.
It wasn't his
Yeah.
fault
Can't
because
get mad at you. Get mad at your agent.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Whoever your guy was.
what up, Al? What up,
whoever your
Cuzzo?
guy.
Appreciate you locking in, man. You hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, I appreciate that, y'all.
What up, Alvin?
He said, "What up?" I said, "What up? What's going on?" And Al, I think Al is. Let me think, Al, because I know you're a San Francisco fan. He might be
Okay.
a Sixers fan. I think Al's a Sixers fan.
Hey, man.
Mr. Anonymous, I appreciate you locking in with us. He said, "Go Lakers." Go Lakers. It is what it is. Great win last night, Mr. Anonymous. Make sure you hit that
What a
like
damn
button
thing.
and that subscribe button, Mr. Anonymous. We appreciate you for locking in with us, man. Al says Lakers, boo.
I mean, Lakers, they did what they had to do. Listen, that game was over before it started, damn near.
Yeah, that D-Lo was hooping.
Out there looking like
Looking
Ohio
like-
State. Looking like Ohio State out there. I'm like, oh, shoot. I was like,
Did you hear that
okay.
sound bite that I just played?
No, I didn't hear it. I heard
I heard something else. Let me see.
go ahead.
Did you hear that? All right. Did anybody hear those 2 sound bites? Because I got this other board I'm trying to implement
Okay.
into the
So
what you call it.
experimenting again.
Yeah,
Here we go,
trying to
man.
see
You on your mad scientist, John.
Yeah.
Alvarez says if Philadelphia does not beat Boston, they said Philadelphia is going to let Doc Rivers go, and Doc Rivers is going to leave, and the Bucks said they're looking at hiring Doc Rivers.
I don't see that happening.
Hey,
I think
hey, man.
I don't think Doc will be coaching next year if he get fired this year. I think he's gonna sit out a year.
I think they're going to be commentating or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
you're
Al,
going to be in the booth or
Al
something.
said Sixers. Yeah, I knew Al. Yeah, Al. See, Al, family. See, I don't forget, bro. I don't forget. Will said Doc has no in-game adjustments. He don't.
He doesn't
He doesn't. He really
doesn't. at all.
Oh, you
At all.
said you on the live with the anonymous. All right, cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you
with Doc
use both of
Rivers-
your phones. Make sure you use both of your phones. Hit that
Okay.
subscribe button and that like button.
With
Is
Doc-
here on. Yeah, there you go. Ev, that's what I'm talking about. Way to come over. Appreciate you for locking in with us again, Ev, on the YouTube channel. He said Doc has done nothing since 2008. He has done nothing with wealth of talent of years. Yeah, that's true because everybody says when he has a wealth of talent, he really can't coach because he don't know how to coach the different personalities in the different games.
Right.
It's more of like right now what we see is Embiid. The simplest thing to do when you got Harden and Embiid is put them in a pick and roll. And
That's
what
it.
play do they run every time they come down court? The pick and roll, which I understand is cool, but sometimes you gotta get Tobias involved. When Embiid wasn't there, Tobias was involved. And Tobias had a great game. Embiid
Yep.
there, now Tobias is standing in the corner. And then when he trying to get himself going, it's either a bad shot or a missed shot, and then everybody's on down on Tobias when he has no rhythm.
or it's a shot that's like really down in the shot clock. So it's like 3
and
seconds
so
to go.
yeah,
You give me time to
it's
adjust
like
my
he got to put a
shot. Like,
shot up. And then
yeah.
sometimes Tobias does put himself in a situation where he doesn't take open shots and create a shot that's harder, or you miss a bunny, and then But we know everybody's
crowd will
not
get
going
on
to
it.
make
Oh!
every shot. Yeah, everybody's
Yo.
not going to make every shot. So we have to understand that. We miss layups sometimes. We miss little jump hooks. Everybody say, like, sometimes I even say, like, how you missed that? But then I think about it. It happens. Shit, I missed a bunch of layups and stuff in my time. But it is what it is. But to like his adjustments and getting other people involved is bad. PJ standing in the corner is understandable. But then you got 4 other players that can move. You're not no down screens, back screens, no flares, no flashes, no pinups, no nothing. You doing
or
none of
post
that stuff with
screens. Like
everybody else.
I'm surprised they don't do a whole lot of more post screening down there too. Like back and forth on the block and stuff like that. I'm surprised they don't do that. I'm really surprised that they don't do a whole lot of that, because that's simple 2 points right there for Embiid. All you gotta do, whoever's posting, you screen them, you pop right behind on the other box, like a little bit higher than the other block. Boom, turn and go.
Yep.
But it's man.
Yeah, you're running. You might as well start running some college offenses like horns and all that shit.
I'm running
like,
flats.
Yeah,
I'm running
flats,
flats offense.
4 downs, one. Yeah, like what the fuck? He does none of that, man.
I'm running straight flats.
Lucky Lee Luciano says, "Who will the Sixers get as a new head coach?" I have no idea, and
maybe
I still would
Cassell.
like to see Mark Jackson as Sam.
That's
Cassell
not going to happen. That's
Sam,
not, you know what?
Sam
That's
is
not going to happen
where,
for Mark Jackson. You know
Sam
why?
is going wherever Doc Rivers go.
Pretty much.
He's going to be another assistant coach somewhere else. As much as I like Sam as a person, to see the things that I'm seeing from James Harden, and we know Sam, like I said earlier in the show, we know Sam for being Sam, and him not saying nothing is not telling me nothing for him to be a head coach. And like I said before, also in months past from last season, we haven't seen Sam coach a team literally at all. Even when Doc isn't there, we don't really see him coaching. Right. Like, we have to see some kind of coachability. Like, we can't just go off of Sam's personality, which we all see. And people get jobs because they're close with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey Billups was about to be the GM of the Pistons and other teams before he got the head coaching job. But we all seen that Chauncey Billups could coach because of the things that he was doing in the media.
Right.
And he's actually doing a pretty decent job. It's just the roster is not for them. So, when we see stuff like that, like, I don't see where Sam Cassell's personality is showing that he's telling Doc, no, that ain't working. Get his ass on the block. Like, as an assistant coach, that's what I expect my assistant. As an assistant coach, I would expect me as a head coach to get that from my assistants to say, all right, you're right. Let's do something. Let's draw some other ish up. We don't see it there.
Respectively, of course.
Respectively.
Because like this is like a far cry from the Sam Cassell that I used to see, like on.
Yeah, I believe so too. Anonymous.
On the what's his face, like on the Bucks, even on the Rockets. Even on the Rockets, he was like more vocal, like talking to Kenny. Even though he was a rookie, rookie and a second year player, he was still like a little vocal, like, yo, listen, I got this. With the Bucks, yo, Glenn Robinson, you go over there. Ray, you get over there. I got this. Same thing with the Clippers. Yo, Brand, don't worry about it. I'm shooting this thing. This and that. You get low, and I'm get the mismatch on you. Da 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 da. So, yeah.
Udoka is the head coach of Houston
Rockets
Rockets now, so there's no
far away from Boston.
Yeah, he's far away from Boston.
Stay away from Boston.
And he ain't got to worry about nothing in Houston because this is nothing but them things out there, dog.
With the time down south, with the things that girls we like.
He's gonna have a field day in Houston. He ain't got to worry about management, chicks, or nothing. You just gonna do what you do, baby. Just do what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that how Ray Charles said?
Hey, you from the Boston Celtics? Don't y'all play here on Tuesday? Yep.
Yeah. Oh, listen, he gonna have a time and a half in Houston, baby. How Ray Charles said, just do what you do, baby.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? But for Doc Rivers' credit, Doc Rivers, he may not be one of the greatest X's and O guys, but like I said, he's a great crisis management guy. Like he's a guy I would go to if. Stop it. Y'all got the
do what you do, baby.
He done gave him the keys. Get the game.
Oh, he just gave him. Yo, he got the key to the city right now.
I don't even want to finish this.
Your Duncan coming to work in some boy shorts. And his chest hair's out. That boy about to have he gonna be big winning over there, dog. You ain't lying. You go from near law to doing what you do to going to Houston. Oh man.
Hashtag life after needed.
I'm honored to be here. Soon as that press conference over, he out. He in them streets.
Literally.
Yes, sir. What's the next game? Because we got about like 10 more minutes in here.
Okay, no problem. Let's see. The next game, today, let's see, would be so the Sixers and Celtics play today.
Oh, we didn't talk about Phoenix. We didn't talk about Phoenix.
Okay. So what's your take on them? Is Phoenix in trouble?
Phoenix is in trouble as long as Denver is playing the way they're playing. Phoenix got to win. We didn't expect them to get swept. But at the same token, we didn't expect Phoenix to be swept, but we didn't expect Denver to be playing the way they've been playing. Right. And they've been playing those first two games. They was playing like a bicycle. They rolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had a little slip up.
You saw that pass. You saw that pass to get Durant back. I thought it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Denver been playing their behinds off, but the last game you seen with this game was personal. That third game was personal for Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because Book has been going off every game, and it's like I got to play catch up. They almost had 85 points. They had 85 points of their 100 and plus points last game.
You know what the ironic part about that is? Denver didn't play all that good, but they were still in the game all the way through until Booker went off in third and fourth quarter. Yeah. And Durant was getting off of course. But I still think, and I agree with you also, Larry, and my brother and I, we were talking about that. Shout out to Kyle. We were talking about that. It's like, yeah, they're still in trouble, man. Like, because they pretty much have to put up with the probably, I would say like 90% of the scoring output for Phoenix because like nobody's there. Chris Paul's injured. I don't know where DeAndre Ayton is at. I mean, he's getting stuff here and there, but he's still not getting along with Monty Williams. So you still got that friction on the bench. So basically, when Monty Williams comes up with a plan, DeAndre Ayton is like half listening. He's just like.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
And when
one foot in, one foot out.
And when Coach Monty calls DeAndre, like DeAndre, he's just like, what? He's right on something like what?
Yeah.
Like I heard you.
That's basically it.
Like, what's he talking about? What you say? Nothing.
If they can't stop Yoke, I believe it's not about stopping Yoke. It's about not letting everybody else get off. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to stop Yoke. Yoke is gonna get his.
It's that Jamal Murray guy you gotta watch out for, and that damn Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, this I know. Like their bench is small
right now.
This dude caught a drop step dunk
in
hands. Traffic
with two people around him.
I was like, what in the Barkley?
He's been on some ish. He's definitely been on some ish, and I like the aggressiveness.
What is he doing down there? He is monkey dunking on y'all.
He been off of that perimeter. He been going to the rack. And getting post ups and doing everything on the block.
And then Michael Porter Jr. He's just coming off the bench. He's just happy to be here.
Yeah, so Mike been hooping. He been hitting. I tell you, his vertical, his jump shot is crazy. It's dynamic.
I peeped it. Like,
that jump
is he shooting at the peak of the jump or is he shooting on the way up?
He's shooting at the peak of his
jump.
That.
An athletic dude who's shooting at the peak of his jump, you ain't stopping that.
For sure, man. And it's
it's
a great playoff stuff.
Jamal Murray is just doing Jamal Murray things.
was looking like Bubble Murray, but
Yeah,
he's definitely
he
there.
is.
He's taking it
And
personal. He been boop bopping a few people, man. I
yeah,
just
that's because people been writing him off. Like,
yeah,
it's like, yeah, you ain't the same Jamal Murray, this
yep,
and that, da da da. Your bubble, the only best performance you had was your bubble performance.
yes,
And
sir.
he said,
It
look,
is what
he
it
said, I'm
is.
that bull. He said, I'm
Yes,
that
sir.
bull. But like you said, like Denver, listen, man, I don't really bang with Denver like that. That's just me. Why? Because they beat us in the
Pause.
playoffs that
Get some gay.
year. I don't care.
K is
I don't
having his
care.
moments now. K is about to get his moment.
I don't
K
care,
just
man.
wait, hold up, K. You are now in the mind of K. This is K. Welcome back, y'all.
This is my reason why I don't like.
K is about to have his moment, y'all. Let's give K his moment, because this is what happens when K we need y'all attention.
Please,
K's in
the
his bag
show
right now.
starts in 10, 9,
Wait, K, you know what you're doing.
8,
Get your thoughts ready.
7,
When K starts talking about his own teams, you know he's rolling.
3, 2, 1.
What? It's on you,
Go.
K.
Listen, this is the reason why I don't like the Denver. I got nothing,
Yo,
man.
whenever K gets in his bag when he starts talking about his own team, boy, y'all know what's gonna happen. That's his soundtrack to him getting in his own mind, y'all.
Listen, man.
That's his soundtrack right there. When he lead off with the reason because you already know it's going to lead to the Jets or it's going to lead to the Clippers. Right after that, so we give him his intro, his in the mind of K, and then he
but
get
yeah, like I
his
said-
rhythm music. K is
like
out
I
of
said-
control, man. We love him here, man. You're in the basement with your boy Next Step and K, the closer. You know what I'm saying? But let me give you this little break before we get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have merch. Get at us for the merch, man. DM us. Size, t-shirts, we have hats, sweatshirts, hoodies. We know it's summertime, so just to support, man, the supporting the channel. We appreciate all of the love that's been supported from all of y'all that have been rocking with us for the year. So we're gonna have some we got t-shirts, we got hats, trucker hats, you know what I'm saying? Long sleeve, short sleeve. We know the wintertime ain't here, so we ain't gonna push the winter gear yet. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all support, man. We really do. So please get at us for the merch, man. Get at us for the merch. It helps support the channel. We love every last one of y'all that's been here, man, rocking with us for the last year and some change. But like I said, we need y'all to help us get the subscriptions up to 1,000 at the minimum, and we need that. We were trying to push for that before the summer's out, y'all. Before the summer's out, man, and we can continue to create this content. We're gonna get more interviews. We're gonna start getting interviews with athletes that's in the league, college players, high school players, everything. We about to step it up a little bit, but just right now, we just in a mix. Cause right now I just started another job.
Oh yeah.
So it's just my scheduling ain't perfect yet. We don't know where I'm gonna be. I don't know where I'm gonna be at what times and stuff like that. But we going to continue the show. The show ain't going nowhere for sure. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate all of y'all for locking in with us today, man. All of you. We want to have y'all on the show eventually too. So remember, I said this show is not just about us; it's for us. So you don't have to have a name, a celebrity, any of that stuff. Everybody gets on the show. Ask anybody in the comments. Everybody in the comments been on the show.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comments been on the show. So if y'all got something that y'all want to talk about, hold up, what am I saying? Talking about the Nuggets, cool. But let's get back to that Houston topic. No, we're not. I gotta get ready for work, man. I ain't got time. But listen, today is Sunday. I don't know if anybody will be up. I get home probably around like 10:30. 10:30. That's gonna be too late. So we'll just try to rock out and
No problem. During
next
the week
week.
or something.
Yeah, next week we'll have a show probably Friday night. My daughter Nayla goes on her senior prom Saturday. This Saturday coming. So
looks
I'm really
like it's about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time, bro. It's about that time.
It's
Yes, sir.
time.
So listen, if anybody that's in, I know Big Bro, he's probably gonna be here. Mine and anybody want to come down to the house and we having a little, not just the proms and all, we gonna have food and everything. So okay, get your behind down here. If I gotta come, and you know what I mean. You're
let me see what we trying to figure. What we doing?
It's next Saturday.
Right?
Next Saturday.
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Ooh,
It's next Saturday. They prom is on Saturday.
I have to persuade LaShawn to come out there.
Yeah, y'all drive down, man. We're gonna have a good old time. We're gonna make it a little event, you know, of course, and then we're gonna have food and talking, and it's gonna be a lot of family and friends around. So we just gonna make an evening of it. So we appreciate.
Paul George can come, right?
Oh my gosh, this boy.
I am messing with you.
Out of pocket, man. He is so out of pocket.
Right,
we about to get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for locking in with us. Episode 73 is in the books. Shout out to everybody that's been in the comments and talking and speaking. Wiz, Tiff, Mike, Al, Lee, Daryl, Lucky Lee. He put his Lucky Lee Luciano. So that's probably he got his 3 LSCs. That's aka R2D2.
Right.
Wow, Anonymous, Everett, definitely my neighbor Everett. Everybody that locked in with us, man. If I missed you, blame the mind, not the heart.
That's right.
You know, shout out to everybody that locked in with us today. Any shout outs for UK?
No, just a great, once again, a great weekend. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. So definitely enjoy yourselves out there. Be safe. And definitely watch the Celtics and Lakers replay in about an hour and a half. You can also watch the nightcap.
Exactly, Wiz. See, you just threw him off. See, you threw him off of his even shout outs.
So it's like, also don't forget to watch Nuggets and the Suns tonight at 8 o'clock. Definitely great playoffs. And
Sixers
stuff like
at 3:30.
Sixers at 3:30. So, but everybody just be safe out there. And that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Miss Teresa. She's one of the trainers at my job.
Okay.
Her birthday was this past weekend. And,
happy birthday, Teresa.
She had a run or something for when her daughter passed away. And she has a walk that she does yearly for mental health. So Dr. Kyle or something like that. So shout out to Miss Teresa.
Hey,
I call her Mama
If
T.
she wants, we would be gladly from in the basement.
Yes.
We'd be glad walk and donate.
I'm gonna work her in to
Okay,
get into the show. I know.
Awesome.
Right. The wife came downstairs and said it's time for me to go.
Oh.
So in the basement with Next Step. And who?
Kay.
We appreciate y'all locking in with us, man. I will have, Wiz, make sure you do DM me. Yep. Do that. Appreciate that, bro. But we appreciate y'all locking in with us, man. Today was a great day. Episode 73 is in the books. I'm about to head to work. Kay's about to eat some donuts or something. Pop ain't come back on his head, so Pop probably out of town doing something with his collar up. But we appreciate y'all in the basement with Next Step and K. Till next week, next time, we out in the basement. Next Step and K. Thank y'all. We love y'all. Next week, we will be seeing y'all on In the Basement. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. We out.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. Niggas